Hello everybody, welcome to Struti's kitchen. Today let's make a yummy and very easy to make molten chocolate lava cake. It has a cake-like layer on the top and a nice warm and gooey lava will be flowing from inside. It's very yummy recipe and I love this cake. It's very easy. Let's quickly run through the ingredients and see what all we need for making this molten lava cake. For the chocolate lava cake, we need 2 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. You can even use bittersweet chocolate, but I prefer this variety. 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm using unsalted butter here. 2 tablespoons of maida, all-purpose flour. 1/8 teaspoon of instant coffee powder. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1/8 teaspoon of salt. For greasing your ramekins or the baking dish, you need some butter or any non-stick cooking spray, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of sugar and some powdered sugar for garnishing. So let's start by preheating the oven to 400 degree Fahrenheit. So I'm going to start by prepping this ramekins in which I'm going to bake the molten lava cakes. I'm going to spray it with some baking spray. You can simply use some butter as well. So once you have greased them well, just keep them aside and let's start by melting the chocolate. So using the double boiler technique, I'm going to melt the chocolate. Here in a saucepan, I got 1 inch of water which is simmering. We'll place heat-proof bowl on top and make sure that there aren't any gaps all around, otherwise the steam comes up and it surrounds the chocolate and it seizes the chocolate. You don't want that to happen. So into this heat-proof bowl, I'm going to add in the butter. We'll break the chocolate. You can even chop into small pieces, but this chocolate melts very smoothly. So I have just cut into small pieces like that. So keep this mixing and allow it to melt until it's nice and smooth. And also make sure that the bowl doesn't touch the water surface and the heat should be on low. It should be melted on a very gentle heat. So meanwhile, while that's getting done, let's beat the egg into the Pyrex glass jar. I added the sugar. We'll break open an egg and add into the sugar. It's very easy. We are going to beat this together. Basically, we are looking for a nice, smooth and pale mixture. Just beat it really nice and good. I'm using the Pyrex glass jar. This way we can easily pour the batter into the ramekins. So beat it really nice and good. And in between, keep mixing this mixture while you're beating the eggs. So now look at that. The chocolate is nicely melted. It's smooth and silky. We'll turn off the heat and very carefully get it out from the pan. So allow this to come to room temperature. Do not add it immediately into the eggs, otherwise you may just end up in cooking the eggs. You don't want that. So just keep this aside until it reaches the room temperature. Meanwhile, keep beating until the egg whites get nice pale color. You can even use the hand blender to beat this mixture. So now I'm going to add in the vanilla extract, instant coffee powder and mix again. So make sure you're using the instant coffee powder. It's not the regular coffee, ground coffee. It's the instant coffee powder. So looks like the chocolate has come to room temperature. We'll now mix this with the egg mixture. And I also forgot to mention, you can even use the chocolate chips, but make sure that you use good quality chocolate. That's when you get the best taste out of this dessert. So I'm just going to mix this chocolate into the egg mixture. Get everything out and mix nicely. We'll finally add in a pinch of salt and the flour. Just mix until combined well. And the batter is ready, as simple as that. Perfect. The batter is looking lovely. We'll pour the batter into the greased ramekins. Just fill them halfway through only. The batter is looking lovely, isn't it? You get 3 molten lava cakes, small ones, and the third one. Just get everything out. And they cook very fast. So right now I'm just going to bake one just to show you, and the rest of the 2 I'm going to cover this and pop into the refrigerator, and whenever I feel like enjoying some nice warm dessert, I just pull them out and then bake. So as you can see, I have just put into a baking tray. This way I can get them out from the oven easily. If you want to bake all these together, you can use a bigger baking tray like this so that you can easily handle them. So I'm just going to pop this into the oven, which is going on 400 Fahrenheit, and this takes about 7 to 10 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to get them out from the oven. As you can see, the sides are just pulling out, and even the center is moist and it's still concave. This is how you want it. Let it cool on the cooling rack for a while, for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Don't let it cool completely, it should be still warm. You can serve this warm in the same ramekin, but I'm going to just loosen this. I'm going to invert this onto a plate, small plate like this. Just carefully remove this. It is still hot. It is smelling awesome over here. I'm just going to dust it with some powdered sugar. Wow. So you can serve it with some fruit and some ice cream. I hope you can see this lava is nice and warm. It's oozing out beautifully. I just can't wait to taste this. Now tasting time. Let me taste this. It has mixed textures. So outside it has a cake-like texture and a brownie-like texture, and inside is soft and warm, gooey. It's very, very chocolatey. So I hope you enjoyed watching today's recipe. Try this recipe and surprise your Valentine by making this recipe at your home. For more such yummy recipes, get subscribed to Sruti's Kitchen. I'll be back soon with another great recipe for you all. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.